Did you know that your gut could be the real boss of your brain? Let me break it down for you. When we think about our brain and our gut, we often think of them as two separate systems that don't really communicate with each other. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? In fact, the connection between our gut and our brain is so strong that it can actually affect our mood, our behavior, and even our mental health. It's a pretty surprising idea, but stick with me and I'll show you just how deep this connection goes. You might be thinking, but wait, isn't my brain the one in control here? And you're right, our brain is often seen as the CEO of our body, making all the big decisions and telling our bodily systems what to do. But what if I told you that your gut is actually the one calling the shots, at least to some extent? It's a pretty radical idea, but hear me out. The connection between our gut and our brain is something that scientists have been studying for a while now, and what they found is pretty fascinating. It turns out that our gut is home to trillions of tiny microorganisms, known as gut bacteria, that play a crucial role in our overall health. And it's not just our physical health that's affected, our mental health is deeply connected to our gut health as well. So, what exactly is the gut-brain axis, and why is it so important? In a nutshell, the gut-brain axis refers to the bidirectional communication network between our gut and our brain. It's a complex system that involves multiple pathways and mechanisms, but essentially, it means that our gut and our brain are constantly talking to each other, influencing each other's functioning and behavior. This connection is so important because it affects our health in so many ways. For one, our gut microbiome plays a crucial role in our immune system, influencing our body's ability to fight off infection and disease. But it also affects our mood, our behavior, and even our cognitive function. In fact, studies have shown that an imbalance of gut bacteria, also known as dysbiosis, has been linked to a range of mental health conditions, including anxiety, depression, and even schizophrenia. So, let's break down this gut-brain connection into three key segments. First, let's talk about the role of gut bacteria. As I mentioned earlier, our gut is home to trillions of microorganisms that play a crucial role in our health. But how do they actually influence our brain function? Well, it turns out that gut bacteria produce neuroactive compounds that can directly affect our brain chemistry. These compounds can influence our mood, our motivation, and even our appetite. The impact of gut bacteria on our mood and cognition is huge. Studies have shown that people with anxiety and depression tend to have lower levels of certain beneficial bacteria in their gut. In fact, one study found that transplanting gut bacteria from one person to another can actually transfer their mood state as well. It's a pretty mind-blowing idea, but it shows just how powerful the gut-brain connection really is. But what about the implications for mental health? As I mentioned earlier, an imbalance of gut bacteria has been linked to a range of mental health conditions. So, what does this mean for treatment? Well, some researchers are exploring the use of probiotics and prebiotics as a potential treatment for mental health disorders. One study published in the journal Nature Microbiology found that a specific strain of bacteria, known as bifidobacterium, was able to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression in patients with IBS. Another study found that a prebiotic supplement was able to reduce stress levels in individuals with chronic stress. So, what do the experts have to say about the gut-brain connection? Dr. Emmerin Meyer, a leading researcher in the field, has written extensively on the subject. According to him, the gut is not just a distant peripheral organ, but a vital component of our nervous system. It's a pretty radical idea, but one that's gaining more and more traction in the scientific community. But it's not just about the science. Many people have experienced the gut-brain connection firsthand. Take, for example, the story of Sarah, who suffered from debilitating anxiety and depression for years. After trying every treatment under the sun, she finally stumbled upon the idea of trying a probiotic supplement. Within a few weeks, she noticed a significant reduction in her symptoms, and was eventually able to come off her medication altogether. The evidence is mounting, and it's hard to deny the profound impact that our gut health has on our brain function and behavior. So, what's the takeaway from all this? It's clear that our gut health is a critical component of our overall health, including our mental health. By taking care of our gut, we can take care of our brain, and vice versa. It's a powerful idea, and one that has the potential to revolutionize the way we approach mental health treatment. If you're as fascinated by this topic as I am, be sure to check out our next video on the link between mental health and nutrition. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the gut-brain connection in the comments.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing tips on keeping your body and mind healthy. Check out the links in the description for ways to improve your brain health.